So we now know how to value the bonds. This we know. So we did certain concepts. We talked about discounting return, we talked about yield, we looked at some theorems that what kind of relationship is there, how can we find out the present value in between if we have to find out the value. So we have a concept of flat price, we have a concept of, you can say it means dirty price and the clean price concepts we did. So we did a lot of things in the last class. Now let me continue with the same, and there are some more concepts with the fixed income securities. So here this is risk and return. This is something which we are going to do. Okay, so if we talk about what are the sources of return, if we invest in a fixed income instrument, then what are the sources? What are the sources of the return? This is something which we are talking about. So logically think. First is the coupon payment. Coupon payment is a return. Yes. Next is interest on interest, interest on coupon. So we can say reinvestment. We can call it as reinvestment. So these coupons, if we are reinvesting, so whatsoever return we are earning on them, so that return we are earning. So first is coupon payment, second is this reinvestment. Yes. Third one is the capital gain. So for example, if we sell a bond before maturity, so if we continue with the bond till maturity, so we are going to earn the interest and interest on interest. But if we are selling the bond before maturity, so there might be a possibility that prices are either high or prices are either low. So we have read it, if yield increases, so bond price decreases. If yield decreases, bond price increases. So we already know this concept. Yes. So again, what happens in this capital gain? So for example, the bond is of 5 years, and after 3 years only, when we are selling it in the secondary market, there is a possibility prices are either high or prices are either low. So there may be capital gain or capital loss. So we have these different sources of return. So if we hold the bond till maturity, so there is no capital gain component. There is no capital gain component. Yes. So let me look at the things one by one. So we have the return. Yes, we have the return. So let me see. A second investor or an investor buys a 10-year 8% annual coupon payment bond and sells the bond after 4 years. Okay, I think this question is incomplete. So let me come on to the complete question. Just a minute. Yes, this is the complete question which we can do. So let me do the first part. Let I do the first part with you, and you can try for the second and the third part. An investor buys a 4-year 10% annual coupon payment bond priced to yield 5%. So coupon is 10%. Yield is 5%. Yes. The investor plans to sell the bond in 2 years when the second coupon payment is received. So although the bond is of 4 years, but this investor is thinking to sell the bond after 2 years. Okay. So if we are here, this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4. So once this coupon is received, so he is thinking of selling it here. Calculate the purchase price for the bond and the horizon yield, assuming that the coupon reinvested rate after the bond purchase and the yield to maturity at the time of sale are 3%, 5%, 7%. So first we are talking about 3%. So let me see what it is actually. First, it is asking for the purchase price, that at what price we should be ready to buy it. So there is a 4-year coupon bond and coupon rate is 10%, yield to maturity is 5%. So can we find out the current market price at time period 0? So can we find out the fair value? Answer is yes. You know it. How to calculate? Please calculate it. If the coupon is how much? If the coupon is 10%, yield is 5%, and let me say that the face value is how much?
I have a question. ये यहाँ पे purchase price already दे रखा है हमको 117.
कहाँ पर?
ये
Which one?
We have to find the price 2 years from now where the bond.
No. First we have to find out the purchase price. It means today, if an investor buy the bond today, so at what price he is buying the bond? Okay. Because coupon is different, yield is different, so definitely the purchase price would be different by looking at these two things. So my bond will be trading at premium or discount. If I look at the coupon and yield, coupon rate is 10%, yield is 5%, so bond is definitely available at premium. So at time period 0, at what price we can buy the bond? This is something which we are calculating.
So we take FVS 100 only, no?
Yes. Nandini, is this point clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Siddhi?
Yes, sir, I have calculated the same.
Okay. So how much my purchase price is coming? That is 117.729. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So this purchase price is done. And what is given to us?
Just a clarification.
Yes.
ये जो calculator में when we put the cash flows, so CF0 में 10 will come ना, like 10, CF1 is also 10, CF2 is कि CF0 में 0 आएगा.
CF0 में 0 होगा ना. At time period 0, it is 0 na. Siddhi, so can you just repeat the process? How can we calculate the price so that other people can hear it? Yes. How can we calculate the?
YTM is 5%, coupon rate is 10%. So the coupon will be 10. 100 of 10% is 10. So PMT will be 10. IY will be 5%. Then 100 will be and N will be 4. And then we will compute PV. Then answer will be 117.729.
So
calculator पे coupon rate का तो कोई hidden का वो नहीं है ना?
क्या चीज?
Calculator में coupon rate का तो कुछ नहीं है ना? So we put PMT as 10 because 10% of 100.
Yes, coupon payment is calculated on this 10% coupon percentage. So coupon percent कहीं पर नहीं आएगा. On the basis of coupon percent, we are getting the coupon payment. शनय निकल गया 117.729.
हाँ सर.
ठीक है. Now let me see what is given to us, that the coupons are reinvested at a rate of 3%. Again, you can see, calculate the purchase price of the bond and the horizon yield, assuming that the coupon reinvested rate, coupon is reinvested at 3%. So logically think, at the end of year 1, we are getting coupon of 10. At the end of year 2, again, we are getting 10. Yes. So we have to find out what? We have to find out that how much is the reinvestment. So can we calculate how much is the reinvestment, or what is the value of these coupons at the end of year 2? Yes. See, I have to find out what? I have to find out yield. I have to find out how much? I have to find out the yield. That if we are holding the bond for 2 years, so how much yield we have got? So for that, what we need? We need the present value. What we need? We need the PMT. What we need? We need the future value. So logically think, so when we talk about PMT, so if we simply take the PMT, we believe that they are reinvested at the YTM. If you remember what we considered, that we believe that the coupons are reinvested at the same rate as the YTM. But there might be a possibility that we are not reinvesting our coupons at the existing YTM. हो सकता है कि कुछ और रेट मार्केट में चले तो उसके ऊपर री इन्वेस्ट करेंगे. सो हम कितने के ऊपर री इन्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं? 3% के ऊपर. सो आज अगर हम 117 का प्राइस पे करते हैं, सो हमें कूपन मिलेगा 10 और हम यहां पर सेल कर रहे हैं तो उसी वैल्यू के ऊपर सेल करेंगे. सो टोटल हमें निकालना है कि इस टाइम पीरियड में कितनी यील्ड बनी. So now it is given to us that these two coupons are reinvested at what rate? These two coupons are reinvested at a rate of 3%. So logically think this 10 will be compounded at 3%. This 10 will be same as it is, because this is something which we are receiving at the end of year 2, and we are finding out the value here at the end of year 2. So what is the value of these two coupons here? The value of these two coupons is coming out as 20.30. It means if we are receiving 10 rupee coupon, so what is the future value of these two coupons at the end of year 2? This is the value. Please, is this point clear? Yes. Now this is the future value of the coupon. But can we find out that what is the value of the bond here? Logically think, if we discount the future cash flows, so future cash flow 10 is here, future cash flow 110 is here. So if we discount it for 1 year, if we discount it for 2 years, so it will give me what? It will give me the present value here. So what is the price of the bond? This is the price of the bond. So it means after 2 years from today, if we sell the bond, so we can sell the bond at this price. At the same time, we will get this coupon amount also reinvested at 3% rate. So what is my total? You can say receipts. My total receipts are this. This is my investment price. So I know present value, I know future value. So if I calculate the rate, so that is the horizon yield. So in this manner we can do. Again, I am repeating. See, for example, this is a timeline: 0, 1, 2, 3. And we have this 4. If we keep the bond till here, so we have to find out that how much is the annualized return here, and we are calling it as horizon yield. Although the bond is for 4 years, but if we hold till here, then what is the value? So for this thing, what we want the cash flows of this time period. So first we should know what is the value of the bond here. That will be the investment. That will be the investment amount. So can we discount here? What are the future cash flow? This one, this one, this one, this one. We have these 4 future cash flows. Yes. So if we discount them, so we get the value here. Now here, what is the value? So here, these are the 2 cash flows. So if we discount these 2 cash flows here, So it will give me the value. So we can say this is the purchase price, this is the selling price. And also we are receiving coupons, and these coupons are reinvested at 3%. So can we find out the future value of this coupon and this coupon here? Answer is yes. So with this price we are getting this amount also. So we are getting this total amount. This is our present value. So we know the present value, we know the future value, and this future value includes this coupon payment amount also. So can we calculate the rate? Answer is yes. So this is something which is asked. क्या ये पॉइंट क्लियर होता है? प्लीज, इज इट फाइन?
थोड़ा बहुत सर, मतलब थोड़ा कंफ्यूजिंग है.
Okay, okay, no issue. So again, this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we calculated the price here. So what is the investment amount? 117.72. Yes, it means if we invest this much money, so we will get the cash flows. क्या इतना point clear होता है? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We are saying that we have to sell the bond here. We have to sell the bond here. Okay. So let me find out what benefits we are getting. So here I am getting 10 rupee. Here I am getting 10 rupee. And these coupons are reinvested at 3%. So can we find out the value of this 10 and this 10 here? So what it will be? This 10 rupee is invested for at 3% for 1 year. Plus this 10 is as it is here. So this is the value of the coupon here. क्या ये point clear होता है?
Yes.
Shanay, is it fine?
Yes, sir.
Harsh, is it fine?
Yes, sir.
Chinmay?
Yes, sir.
Nandini?
Yes.
Okay. So this is the investment price. This is the value of coupons here. Now logically tell me, at the end of year 2, if we are selling the bonds, what else we are getting? When we will be selling the bond, so we are going to receive some money, and because we are selling it before maturity, so we are not going to get the face value. It depends upon the situation. Yes. So what I am saying that now the reinvestment rate is how much? Reinvestment rate is 3%. This is given. So whatsoever cash flows we are getting here, what I get? 10 rupee. Here what I get? 110. So for example, we have come here and now we are finding out, okay, rate my YTM is now 3%. So I will discount this cash flow here at 3%. I will discount this cash flow at 3%. So this is the value of the bond here. Yes. So if I go to the market to sell it, so at what price I can sell it? I can sell it at this price. क्या ये point clear होता है?
Yes, sir.
ओके सिद्धि, ये पॉइंट क्लियर होता है?
Yes, sir.
तो अब देखिए सेकंड ईयर के एंड पर मिला क्या क्या? एक तो जिस प्राइस के ऊपर हम बॉन्ड को सेल कर सकते हैं वो हमें मिला. दूसरा हमें क्या मिल रहा है? जो भी ये कूपन्स थे जो हमने 2 इयर्स तक होल्ड किए, उन कूपन्स की जो वैल्यू निकल कर आती है वो मिला. So it means this is my total compensation. If we invest 117, this is my total compensation. So this becomes my present value. This becomes my future value. My time period is 2 years. So can I calculate the yield? Yes. And that is what? That is my horizon yield. Please. Is this point clear now? So you can see the same thing is happening. So first, what we did, we calculated the price here today at time period 0. Then we calculated what? We calculated what is the future value of these coupons. Then we calculated what is the price of bond here. So we discounted. We discounted these two cash flows at the yield at that point of time. So here what we are getting this and we are getting this. So total is how much? This much. So what we can say, by investing 117.72 after 2 years, we are getting how much? 133.69. So we know time period, we know present value, we know future value. So can we calculate I by Y? So that is something which we are calculating. क्या ये point clear होता है? Please, everyone just confirm me. Is it fine?
Yes. Sir, we will calculate this IY using IRR. Then in that cash flows will be 10-10, right?
Can you come again? Can you come again?
Now we have to calculate IY. So we will calculate using IRR function, right?
No, we are not required to use IRR. Simply I have to calculate IY. IRR we use when we have multiple cash flows. Here, what is happening now? We are investing 117 and we are getting 133 in totality, because we have already included this cash flow future value here. So there is no cash flow stream as such. Are you getting my point? So simply what I can do, I can put it as my present value in negative sign. I can put it as my future value. My time period will be 2 years and I have to solve for I by Y. So it will give me this number. Siddhi, is it fine? IRR is used when there is a stream of cash flows. Siddhi, is it fine?
Yes.
How many series IRR should I have?
Yes, Shanay, क्या कह रहे हैं?
You don't know for the series I by Y.
It means there are a lot of cash flows. There is only one. In this case, now there is only one outflow and one inflow. If there are more than one outflow and inflow, there is a series, like we are investing 100, then we are getting 10, we are getting 15, we are getting 25. So it means there are multiple cash flows. Then if we have to calculate the annualized return, then we use IRR. Are you getting the point? So here, because we have one outflow, one inflow only, so simply I can use I by Y. Okay, is it fine? Now, so you have all the steps before you. If I say the question is same and the discounting rate has become 5%, then calculate horizon yield. So first you will calculate the value at time period 0. Then you will calculate future value of this reinvestment. Then you will calculate what? You will calculate the present. You will calculate the value at time period 2 by discounting these cash flows. And then you will add this future value of reinvestment. You will have this value. So you have future value, you have present value. Then simply you have to calculate I by Y. Is this point clear? Please do it. Please try for 5%. I am giving 5 minutes to everyone, 5 to 7 minutes to everyone, just to think over it. How can we do it? Is it done?
Yes, sir.
So first you calculated the purchase price. So how much the purchase price is coming?
That is same 11717.
Yes.
Same ही रहेगा ना सर?
Purchase price तो same रहेगा. Then you calculated the future value of reinvested coupons. 2 coupons are reinvested. So now they are reinvested at 5%. So what is the future value? Future value of coupons?
20.5.
20.5.
20.5.
Is it 20.5, everyone? So what it will be? It will be 10 into 1.05 plus 10. So this is 20.5. Yes. Now we can find out what? We can find out the price of the bond at the end of year 2. So we have to discount the cash flows at 5%. Yes, you did it. So how much this number is coming?
109.29.
So 109.29. So now we can add 109.29 and 20.5. So it becomes how much?
129.79.
So it means with the investment of 117.72, so we are getting 129.79. So this is divided by, so this is something which we have to calculate, and this is raised to the power 2. So we can calculate I by y. So what is the final answer which you are getting?
4.9971.
After calculating the sale price, क्या करते हैं? Sale price को discount करते हैं.
Sale price को हमने discount किया. So 109.29. So it means at the end of year 2, if we talk about from 0 to 2, so we are getting this 109.29 because this is the present value of this future cash flows. And at the same time, we know what is the cash flow. It means 2 coupons are there. So we calculated the future cash flow, future value. So it is 20.50. So we can add these two numbers. Yes. So how much they are coming? They are coming basically 129.79. So this is the total, we can say, benefit which we are getting by the end of year 2 from the investment of 117.729. So we have to calculate what annualized return. Is this point clear? Shane, is it fine?
Yes.
Okay, okay, great. Now let me talk about a concept, that is duration. Let me talk about the concepts called duration. So we have Macaulay duration, modified duration, and approximate duration. So what does this duration tells us? Duration doesn't mean the time period. Duration doesn't mean the time period. It tells us about the sensitivity. It tells us about the sensitivity. It means with 1% change in the yield, how much percentage change is there in the bond prices? So that is something called duration. So that is something called duration. So again, I am saying, what is duration? So duration is with 1% change in the interest rate, how much percentage change in there is there in the bond prices? So that is what? That is duration. Is this point clear? So that is my duration. So how do we calculate it? So let me see. Don't look at all these kind of difficult, all these things. So let me see how can we calculate it. So for example,
just a doubt in the book, ये सब जो अभी आप duration का tough problems नहीं देखने का है, और this complicated thing.
वो उन्होंने फॉर्मूला जो लिखा है वो एक्चुअल में क्या है वो मैं आपको एक्सप्लेन कर रहा हूँ कि वो बना कैसे है. तो आपको उसको याद नहीं करना है. दैट इज व्हाट आई एम सेइंग. ऑल्दो यू शुड नो द प्रोसेस हाउ टू कैलकुलेट ड्यूरेशन, बट द सेम आई एम टेलिंग यू द डिटेल दैट हाउ दैट फॉर्मूला इज क्रिएटेड. तो वो उन्होंने क्या किया है ऊपर, तो ये बड़ा कॉम्प्लिकेटेड तरीके से लिखा हुआ है. यू विल बी कंफ्यूज्ड कि व्हाट इज रिटन देयर. Are you getting the point? So the same process, actual process, I am showing you here. Is it fine? So for example, there is a 8% coupon bond. There is 8% coupon bond. And the face value is how much? Face value is 100. Time period is 10 years. Okay. And the discounting rate, yield to maturity, is, for example, how much? 10.40%. So tell me, if YTM is 10.40 and coupon is 8%, so the bond will be trading at premium or discount? The bond will be trading at premium or discount?
Premium.
Coupon is
Discount.
8%, YTM is 10.4.
Discount.
Discount. Required rate of return is higher than what company is offering on its bond. So the bond is trading at discount, not premium. Yes. So we know how to calculate the current market price. Yes, it means we have to discount all the expected future cash flows. So what are the expected future cash flows? So we know 8888 for 9 years, and in the last year it will be 108. So if we discount all the cash flows, if we get the present value of all the cash flows and take the summation, so it gives me what? It gives me the present value. As simple as that. So you can see the same thing is happening here. So these are the cash flows.
So can you repeat it once again?
See, if we discount all the cash flow, this is time 10 years. So what is the cash flow every year? 8 coupon. In third year also 8 coupon. In fourth year also 8 rupee coupon. In fifth also 8 coupon. Sixth also 8 coupon. Seventh also 8 coupon. In the last year, what will happen? There will be 8 rupee coupon plus 100 rupee. Yes. So that is what? That is cash flow. Are you getting the point? Is this point clear? Now, can we find out the present value of all these cash flows? So let me calculate present value. So this cash flow is discounted for 1 year. This cash flow is discounted for 2 years. This cash flow is discounted for 3 years. This one is discounted for 4 years, and so on. And if we take the summation, so what is the market? What is the fair value? This is the fair value only. 85.503. This is the fair value only. Yes. Now what I do for this first cash flow, 7.24637. And what is the total value? Total present value is 85.503. So we find out that this is how much percent of this? This is how much percent of this? So what we are getting? We are getting the weight. So this is approximately 8.4%. This is approximately 7.6%. This is approximately 6.9%, and so on. Yes. This is approximately 6.29%. Yes. So these are the weights. So total is 1. It means 100%. So we are calculating the weights of different present values. So these are the weights. If we multiply these weights with the time period, we get this. If we multiply this weight with this time period, so we get it this. So in this manner, if we multiply all the weights with their respective time, all the weights with the time period, so we get what? 7.0029. So this number is my duration number. This number is what? This number is my duration number. So what we can say, what do we mean by this duration? We can say that on an average, on weighted average basis, in how much time period we are getting our investment back, it takes near around 7.0029 years to get our money back. So that is what? That is my duration. Or we can say that with 1% change in the interest rate, how much percentage change is there in the interest the bond price is, that is 7.0029%. So if there is 1% change in the interest rate, then 7.0029% change is there in the bond prices. So this is this. I hope the point is clear. So in this manner, what we can do, we can calculate the duration. I hope the point is clear. So the same thing is written. So that complicated formula which I told you, don't look at this formula. So they have written only these things. So this is something which they have written. Is this point clear?
Yes, तो rest तो clear है, but like ऐसा पूरा क्वेश्चन आएगा सॉल्व करने को क्या?
नहीं आएगा. Main thing is that you should know what are the implications. How can we analyze it? If duration number is high, what do we mean by it? If let us say discounting rate increases, then what happens? If coupon rate increases, what happens? If time period changes, then what happens? So that kind of questions might come. It means relationships might come, but this kind of question, there are very less chances that this kind of question will come.
Because like if we have to take present value of each cash flow.
Yes. So again, if that kind of question comes, let us take the case where, for example, it comes, then there might be a possibility they are just giving it for 3-year or 2-year time period. Are you getting the point? So it will not be that much bigger, because it will take a lot of time. Okay. So now what we do, let I open an Excel sheet and let us see the relationships. Okay, I hope my screen is visible. So let I create 2-3 situations. So this is the base case. Okay. And let I say coupon rate, YTM, face value. So coupon rate, let me take 10%. YTM is how much? YTM is 11%. Future value is 100. Time is 3 years. So let I just create the same thing. So period 1, 2, 3. What are the coupons? What are the cash flows? That is 100, 100, 1100. So can we calculate the present value? Answer is yes. So this divided by 1 plus.
So that one is connected.
Okay, so let me start. So I was just calculating what I'm just calculating the you can say duration for this case. So I can copy. So then I weights this divide by. So I can again copy it, paste it. Sorry. I have to take the summation.
From the beginning, the minute you started Excel, we all got this.
क्या चीज क्या कह रहे हैं?
जब आपने Excel चालू किया, सब डिस्कनेक्ट हो गए, तो पता नहीं आपने क्या किया.
अच्छा. So I am just calculating duration for a case where coupon rate is how much? 10%, YTM is 11%, future value is 1000, time is 3 years. So I just mentioned that there are 3 years. So what are going to be the cash flows? So 100, 100, 1100. These are going to be the cash flows. Then I simply calculated the present value. Simply calculated the present value of all the cash flows. Yes. You can see these are the present values. Yes. So this is the, we can say this is the current market price. Then what was the next step? I have to calculate the weight. So this divided by this total. I can copy, I can paste. Then I have to multiply this number with this. I can copy, I can paste. So what is my summation? Summation is this. So what is my duration? This is my duration. As simple as that. The same thing which I explained you. So in that manner, I can calculate the duration like this. Is it fine with everyone? Please just let me know. Is it fine with
Yes,
everyone?
sir.
Yes. Sure. Okay. Now let me see. What happens if I changes the things? I said I can look at the duration like this also, that it is on weighted average on an average basis, and on weighted average basis in how much time period we are getting our money back. Logically think, if my time period is greater, then my payback period is also greater. So I can say longer the time period, longer is duration. Longer the time period, longer is the duration. Because ultimately what will happen? I will receive my coupons late. Okay. Next. If I change right now, what it is, this is 2.732. Let I change the YTM to 13%. So because or 15%, now that is fine. Or let me say 20%. Yes. So you can see what is happening. If my discounting rate is 12%, for example, instead of 10, now it is, instead of 11, it is 12. So you can see what is happening. My duration is coming down. Yes. If I do it 13, then again you can see my duration has come down more. If I make it 15, you can see my duration has come down more. Yes. So it means, what is the next relationship? Higher the YTM, less is the duration. क्या ये point clear होता है? Is this point fine? So we have proved it. So instead of 15, instead of 11, which was the initial one, so you can see if I change it to 15, then my duration is coming down. Yes. Now let I, yes,
Sir,
yes.
I am not getting the difference between time period and duration. Like,
Time period means how much time is left for the bond to be matured.
okay.
And what is duration? Duration is on an average, on weighted average basis in present value terms, in how much time period I will get my investment back. So that is duration. So it is a kind of weighted average discounted payback period. Are you getting the point? कि जो हमने इन्वेस्टमेंट की है वो ऑन एन एवरेज डिस्काउंटेड वेटेड एवरेज बेसिस पर डिस्काउंटेड बेसिस पर कितने टाइम पीरियड में हमें हमारा पैसा वापस मिल रहा है, दैट इज ड्यूरेशन।
वैसे तो दोनों सेम ही हो गया ना सर,
नहीं
मतलब
नहीं नहीं, सेम क्यों हुआ? अगर मैं टाइम पीरियड टाइम टू मैच्योरिटी की बात करता हूं तो वो पे बैक पीरियड की बात थोड़ी कर रहा है, वो तो ये बोल रहा है कि कितने टाइम में ये बॉन्ड मैच्योर होगा। यहाँ पर ड्यूरेशन में हम कह रहे हैं कि ऑन एन एवरेज वेटेड एवरेज बेसिस पर कितने टाइम पीरियड में हमारी इन्वेस्टमेंट हमें वापस मिलेगी, दोनों में फर्क है ना। आर यू गेटिंग द पॉइंट?
थोड़ा कंफ्यूजिंग है, ठीक है।
हाँ, कंफ्यूजिंग तो थोड़ा सा है। सो ऑल्दो अगेन वी प्रेजेंट दिस नंबर इन ईयर्स ओनली, but this is not time to maturity. Time to maturity is different from duration. Duration tells us the sensitivity that with 1% change in the YTM, how the bond prices changes. So it tells us about the sensitivity. Is it fine? Now let me see. This is this, yes. If we change the coupon rate, logically see, if we change the coupon rate, look at the duration. Here, you just look here. If I change it to, the problem here is that I have not connected. So it equals to, let I connect it like this, coupon rate, freeze it into face value and then plus this. I can copy, I can D3 into D5. I can paste, and here I can say plus. Okay. So if my coupon rate is how much? 10%. You can see it is 2.73. If my coupon rate increases, then you can see what is happening, my duration down. So again, what relationship we have? We have one more relationship, that is higher the coupon, lower is the duration.
तो फिर इसका लॉजिक क्या है?
देखो, जितना ज्यादा कूपन होगा, लॉजिकली सोचो, मैं कहता हूं पे बैक पीरियड, आप नॉर्मल पे बैक पीरियड निकालते हो, जितना ज्यादा कूपन होगा उतनी जल्दी आपको पैसा मिलेगा, या जितना कम कूपन होगा उतनी जल्दी पैसा मिलेगा आपको? कूपन रेट जितना ज्यादा होगा उतनी जल्दी, उतना शॉर्ट पे बैक पीरियड होगा, या जितना अगर हम बात,
कूपन रेट जितना कम होगा
उतना ज्यादा पे बैक पीरियड होगा।
हाँ, उतना ज्यादा पेबैक पीरियड।
जितना ज्यादा पे बैक पीरियड होगा, क्या उतना ज्यादा रिस्क नहीं है? जितनी लेट आपको पैसा मिलेगा, क्या उतना ज्यादा रिस्क नहीं है? जितनी
तो
जल्दी
फिर
पैसा जितनी जल्दी पैसा मिलेगा, क्या उतना कम रिस्क नहीं है? आर यू गेटिंग द पॉइंट? सो that is why we call it as interest rate sensitivity factor, that how the bond prices are impacted with the change in the rate of interest. Is it fine now? Please, is it fine? Shanay, clear hota hai?
Yes, sir.
Chinmay, is it fine? Siddhi, is it fine?
Yes, sir. I'm just noting down this relationship.
No issue, no issue. So we have established if the time period is longer than the duration is longer. If the YTM, higher the YTM, less is the duration. Higher the coupon, higher is the duration. Higher the coupon, lower is the duration. So I just showed you that actually it happens. I hope this point is clear to everyone.
Yes, sir.
So now we know what is duration. Yes, you are not audible.
Can we take a break for 15 minutes?
Okay, okay, okay. So let we take a break for 15 minutes and let we be back by 5:30. Okay. Okay. So welcome back, friends. I hope everyone is here.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I hope this Macaulay duration is clear to everyone. How can we calculate it?
Yes.
Okay. So now let me talk about modified duration. So what is that modified duration? So we, whatsoever Macaulay duration we have, so we simply divide it with 1 plus R. That is my modified duration. So simply we do a static adjustment, and that is that we divide this Macaulay duration with 1 plus R. As simple as that. Okay. Just a minute. Just a minute. Give me. Yes. So this is what, this is my modified duration. So how can I calculate that is Macaulay duration divided by 1 plus R? So it gives me my modified duration, as simple as that. So if we want to find out what, that if there is 1% change in the interest rate, then how much percentage change is there in the bond prices? So how can we calculate? We can calculate it with this formula. So you can see. So whatsoever is the change in the yield, if we multiply it with the modified duration, so it gives me what? Change in the value of the bond price. So how much percentage change is there in the bond value? So this we get how? By multiplying this annual modified duration with the change in yield. So in this manner we get it. So logically think, if there is a 2% change in the interest rate, my annualized so if I talk about the annual, you can say modified duration, so it is how much? 3. So how much percentage change will be there in the bond price? That is 6%. So in this manner we can calculate what, that how much percentage change is there in the value.
You calculate annualized modified.
Can you come again?
How do you calculate annualized modified duration? Modified or duration to calculate the output.
So that modified, this here annual means this modified only.
Achha, same thing.
Or again, what you can do, you can annualize it. Okay, so if let us say we have semi-annual coupon, that kind of thing we have. So if we want to annualize, we can annualize it. Yes. Now there is a concept called approximate modified duration. We have approximate modified duration. It means approximately what is the modified duration. So here we are not required to calculate first the macula duration and then we divide it with 1 plus YTM to get my my modified duration, but we get it like this. So this is the formula for the modified approximate modified duration. You can see how it works. I will tell you, but this is the formula for what? Approximate modified duration. So you can just note it down, then I will explain you. So it means if yield goes down by 1 basis point, if yield goes down by, or we can say 1%, so how much price, how much is the present value? If yield goes up by 1%, then how much is the present value? So we take the difference of these two. What is the present value? It means what is if there is no change, so at the existing YTM, what is the rate, what is the value? So that we take and we multiply it with the change in yield, we multiply it with 2. So how can we do it? I will tell you. So first you just write down this formula. So let me see. So approximation, it means it only tells us what? It only tells us that how much percentage change is there with 1% change in yield. So let me take an example and we understand it. So for example, there is a 6% semi-annual coupon payment corporate bond maturing on 14th February 2022. For settlement on 11th April 2014. If you remember, in the last class, we talked about the settlement date. So what is the settlement date? In between two coupons. If we are talking about any particular date, so that is called settlement date. Yes. So for settlement on 11th April 2014, the full price is 100.94. Given that the yield to maturity is 6%. Given that the yield to maturity is 6%. Okay, this is the situation which is given to us. So here we are talking about what we are said that this is what, this is the current market price. And again, what happens? Logically think, we are saying that 11th April 2014 and the bond is maturing on 2022. Logically think. So if we talk about 2014, then 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So how much coupon will be there in February 22? There will be one. Here two coupons, two coupons, two coupons, two coupons, two coupons, two coupons, two coupons. In 2014, how many coupons will be there? So we are saying February 22. So 14th Feb 22, and at the same time, because this is a semi-annual coupon bond, so what will be the next date? Feb, March, April, May, June, July, August. So next date is 14th August 22. So one coupon is due for 2014 and these coupons are due for till 22. So how many coupons in totality? How many coupons are there? There are 16 coupons. Yes. There are 16 coupons. Yes. So you can see, can we calculate the present value? Yes, I can calculate the present value. So it is giving me value where? It is giving me value at 14th February. And what I can do? I have to reach to which date? 11th April. So what I do, whatsoever present value I get, so I just compound it with the days. So we have 57 days out of 180 days. So this value is given to us as 100.940. Is this point clear? Is it fine with everyone? क्या ये
Yes,
clear
sir.
होता है? ये हमने last class में सीखा था, अगर आपको ध्यान हो तो.
Yes.
Shanay, is it fine?
57 that we got is the time between
14th February 20 14th February 2014 and 11th April
11th
2014.
April.
Yes. Is it fine?
And so 16 is the number of
coupons which are due.
So
We are
yeah, calculation में ये किधर बैठता है?
हाँ जी.
Number of coupons due. Where does that come in the calculation?
That is what I am saying. See, we are standing on 11th April 2014 and the bond will mature on 14th February 22. So it means one coupon is happening on 14th February and one coupon is happening on 14th August because this is semi-annum coupon bond.
Yeah, I understood that.
So
there are 16 coupons that are due in total.
Yes.
But in the formula niche, where is it adjusted? Oh, okay.
Is it fine? So this is my present value 0 at time period 0.
So basically n is 16, correct?
Yes. N is 16. Is it fine? Now I have to calculate the approximate. So what I do, I am saying, let I raise the annual yield to maturity by 5 basis point. So for example, I want to know that with 5 basis points, how much change is there? How much is the duration? That is something which we want to look at. Just a minute. Okay. So you can see what is happening. So I just increased my YTM with 5 basis point. I just decreased my YTM with 5 basis point. So what will happen? There will be change in the value. Yes, there will be change in the value. So we are finding out if it is increased by 5 basis point, then what is the value? If it is decreases by 5 basis point, what is the value? So we have this as the value. If we decrease by 5 basis point, we have this as the value. If we increase by 5 basis point, so we have these two values. Yes. Now we are putting the same thing in the formula, and what it is coming? It is coming if we decrease the YTM, so what is the value? If we increase the YTM, what is the value? Divided by what is the value? It means if we do not increase or decrease, what is V0? This is the value. We multiply it with what? We multiply it with 2 and the change in yield. So how much approximate duration is coming? That is 6.12. So we have approximate duration, modified duration of 6.12.
How do you get change in yield?
So we have decided it on our own. So it can be 10 basis point, it can be 15 basis point. So all these changes will give you the same answer basically. So you can even take 100 basis points. So everything will give you the same duration only. But make sure जितने से आप decrease कर रहे हैं उतने से ही आपको increase करना है. Is it fine? Is it fine with everyone?
Yes, sir. But actually, what is the use of doing all of this? What is the application of this? Why are we doing it?
See, the application is this: if we want to check the sensitivity, for example, in economics, you do the elasticity. You know the relationship between demand and price is what? It is opposite relationship, you know. But with 1% change in the price, how much percentage change in the demand? So that is called elasticity of demand. So with 1% change in price, how much percentage change comes there in the demand? So that is also important. So in the same manner, we know that if interest rates goes up, then bond prices goes down. But question is how much? if interest rate goes up by 1%, then my bond prices goes down. By what percent my bond prices goes down? For that we are calculating that. That's why we are understanding the different concepts of duration. क्या ये point clear होता है? Is it fine?
Yes, sir.
क्योंकि मैंने एक पोर्टफोलियो बनाया हुआ है. अगर कल को 1% से इंटरेस्ट रेट बढ़ जाएंगे तो मेरे पोर्टफोलियो की वैल्यू कितने परसेंट से डाउन हो सकती है? तो क्या ये इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है? यस. सो दैट इज व्हाई वी आर लर्निंग इट.
Okay.
So now we have one more concept in duration, that is effective duration. And what does this effective duration tells us? In approximate duration, we saw that with the change in the yield, how much percentage change is there in the bond prices. In effective duration, we see that how much curve changes, and that curve which we are measuring, it is of, you can say what? It is of benchmark. So for example, I have a bond portfolio and the benchmark is US Treasury rate. The benchmark is US Treasury rate. So अभी तक हम क्या कर रहे थे? अपने बॉन्ड के इंटरेस्ट रेट में चेंज होने से हमारे बॉन्ड के ही प्राइसेस में क्या फर्क आता है, या हमारे एक 1% रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट चेंज होने से हमारे बॉन्ड के पोर्टफोलियो में क्या फर्क आता है, हम उसकी बात कर रहे थे. अब हम कह रहे हैं कि जो बेंचमार्क का कर्व है उसमें चेंज होने से, बेंचमार्क की अगर हम बात करते हैं चेंज इन यील्ड है, उसमें चेंज होने से अल्टीमेटली हमारे बॉन्ड में क्या फर्क, हमारे बॉन्ड के प्राइसेस में क्या फर्क आता है. सो दैट इज कॉल्ड इफेक्टिव ड्यूरेशन. That is called what? That is called effective duration. So if we talk about modified duration or the approximate duration, it was telling us how much percentage change is in the bond price in relation to its own yield to maturity. But effective duration is a curve duration statistic. It talks about the curviness, and that curviness we are comparing it with in respect to the benchmark curve. It measures interest rate risk in the terms of parallel shift in the benchmark yield curve. So if we talk about benchmark yield curve, if there is any change in that benchmark yield curve, then how much percentage change is there in the bond prices of my bond? So that is what? That is my effective duration. So in level 2, all these things will come in very detail. For the time being, you have to just look at these things, how they can be calculated, what do we mean by them, so how can we read them. So that is what? That is my effective duration. So how can we calculate? The formula is exactly same. The only difference between is that there we were using change in yield. Here we are using change in curve. Here we are using change in curve. Okay. Chinmay, is it fine? Shanay, is it fine? Siddhi, is it fine?
Yes, sir.
Over तो नहीं हो रहा है?
कितना बाकी है सर ये चैप्टर? और
अभी है, अभी तो आधा हुआ है. So what we do, so let me try some questions. Okay, so that let me try some questions. So then, yes, please. Yes, what is it?
Is it capital gain?
So capital gain, yes, in buy and hold strategy. So we will have coupon, we will have reinvestment on coupon, but capital gain, because we are keeping it till maturity, so on the maturity we are going to receive the face value only, so there will be no capital gain as such. So my correct answer is A. So this duration, Macaulay duration, this we have done, modified duration, everything we have done, approximate and effective duration again is done. Please try these three questions. I am giving 5 to 10 minutes to you. Please do them. Please solve them. I hope everyone is trying.
Yes, sir. But in first where's the item? How can we calculate PV?
See, do whatsoever you can do, try it.
Okay.
Try all the three questions. I will tell you anything at 6:05 only. Is it done? Please, Hua?
Just a second, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Done. I was not able to calculate second one.
Which one you are not able to calculate?
Second one.
First one is done.
Yes.
So yes, Chinmay and Shanay.
Yeah, first वाला
बहुत ज्यादा कॉम्प्लिकेट हो गया नहीं. सो क्या है फर्स्ट का, क्या है सिद्धि?
मेरा आंसर 41.07 आया.
41.07. यस. बी का क्या है?
सेकंड का नहीं आया और लास्ट का आंसर बी है 6.62%.
ठीक है, तो देखना शुरू करते हैं. चिन्मय, आपका हुआ कोई? सो शनय, फर्स्ट आपने ट्राई किया था, कुछ निकला?
हाँ सर, मेरे को तो ही आया है.
कितना आया है?
31 है सर.
41?
हाँ नहीं, 41 नहीं,
31. सो लेट वी सी. सिद्धि, आप बताएंगे कैसे किया है ये आपने?
हाँ सर, यहाँ पे लिखा है कूपन पेमेंट बॉन्ड एट प्राइस इक्वल टू पार वैल्यू, सो दैट अपना पीवी 100 होगा यहाँ पे.
ठीक है,
पार वैल्यू है इसलिए.
ठीक है,
और 7% का कूपन है.
ठीक है,
और वो 8% वाईटी बाद में इंटरेस्ट रेट इंक्रीज हो रहे 8% से.
ठीक है,
ठीक है, तो फिर हम लोग ये 7 का कूपन कंपाउंड करेंगे 8% पे, तो
ठीक
एफवी
है.
निकालेंगे, तो उसका वैल्यू आया 41.07.
As simple as that. So it is not asking for any price or anything. उसने simply क्या पूछा है that if we talk about the coupons, if we reinvest those coupons at 8% per annum, so what is the value? So all the 5 coupons are left. Yes. So सिद्धि, क्या क्या रखा है आपने? If we talk about your n is 5.
सर आप एक
Yes,
बार
N is
कैलकुलेट
5.
करके दिखा सकते हो?
क्वेश्चन समझ आ गया आपको? क्वेश्चन समझ आ गया है?
नहीं.
देखिए, वो कह रहे हैं कि 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. वो कह रहे हैं कि that there is a 7% annual coupon payment. So par value is 100. So 7%, it means 70 here, 70 here, 70 here, 70 here, 70 here. Yes. Yes. So if these coupons are reinvested at 8%, so
Sir,
what
it
is
will
the...
be 7, no, not 70. 100.
Oh, sorry,
par
sorry,
value.
7. So 7. So this is 77777. Okay. So what will be the future value of these coupons? So my PMT has become how much? 7. My I by Y has become how much? This has become 8%. What is my you can say time period is how much? 5 years. So simply if you calculate future value, so that is your 41.07.
So we just have to calculate whatever the coupons he's got in the 5 years, that kitna reinvest.
So what will be the future value of those coupons which we are getting, and if they are reinvested at 8%, so that is what we have to calculate. Is this clear? Shane, is it fine?
Yes, sir.
Okay, second का देखते हैं. Let me try to do it. Now the capital gain loss we have to find out resulting from the sale of the bond at the end of 5th year holding period is closest to a. So the capital gain or loss per 100 of par value resulting from the sale of a bond at the end of 5th year. Okay. So how much it will be? Capital gain or loss. So what we can do? Okay. So we are saying that is the end of 5th year, 5 year. I think there is something missing in this question. The investor
So
says
not सिर्फ एक par value 100 दिया हुआ है.
नहीं, वो तो ये इसी क्वेश्चन का कंटिन्यूएशन में है.
All 3 questions are interlinked.
Yes. An investor purchase a 9-year 7% coupon payment. So what you do, this was coming 41.07. Siddhi, can you calculate if that 7% coupon is reinvested at 7% only, then what is the future value? Can you calculate it?
Sorry, sir, I didn't get you. Can you tell again?
Just a minute. After the bond is purchased.
So basically we take so yield to maturity is 7% only. And 5 years we calculate the future value. Na?
Just a minute. At the end of 5-year holding period. This is 9-year coupon bond. I was thinking this is 5-year only. Okay. So how much it will be? So this is the timeline. Yes. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So bond face value is 100. So I am saying 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. These 4 coupons are left. If I have to value this bond here, so it means I have to discount all these coupons here. Yes. So what are the coupons? That is 7, 7, 7, and here it will be 107. And if the rate of interest is 8%, so what you have to do? I didn't look at this 9-year thing. Okay, so what you have to do, simply you have to find out the present value of this coupon, this coupon, this coupon, and this cash flow. You have to discount them for 4 years. Then ultimately you will get the present value. So calculate it. It means your N is how much? Time period is 4. Your I by Y is how much? 8%. Your PMT is how much? 7. Okay, your future value is how much? 100. Calculate the present value. इसको calculate कीजिए आप लोग.
तो PMT 7 किससे हुआ? ये 1.7 भी तो है.
1.7 कैसे है?
लास्ट में
वो तो फ्यूचर 107 है ना, तो फ्यूचर वैल्यू 100 डाल दी. 100 और PMT 7 होगी तो 107 बन जाएगा ना. इंस्टेड ऑफ यूजिंग द कैश फ्लो फंक्शन, I can calculate the present value in this manner also. If you want to use the cash flow function, then you will put 777107. If you want to use this present value future value concept, so you can calculate it in this manner. Are you getting the point? So how much the value is coming?
96.68.
96.68. So face value is 100. So if we talk about the bond is trading, must be trading at discount, and bond is trading at 96.68. So it means if we sell the bond here at 96.68, so how much is the capital loss? Capital loss is approximately 3.32. Is this question clear?
Okay, so I calculated the present value, but then what I did is I again added the 7% का future value, that is 41.07 उसमें, और then minus किया 107 में से, तो ये सब कुछ.
Okay, now is it fine?
Yes sir.
हाँ जी शनय, is it fine? Confusing है, ठीक है. Now let me talk about this. Assuming that all the coupons are reinvested over the holding period, the investor's 5-year horizon yield is closest to. So now you know what? You know the future value. You know the value here. So this is 41.07 plus this is 96.68. Siddhi ऐसे ही किया है. So this will become your future value.
Yes sir.
And what is your present value? Present value
100.
is how much? 100.
100.
So you know this is your present value, this is your future value, time period is 5, so you have to calculate I by Y. So what is the answer?
6.62%.
So that is our correct answer.
So the future value that you got 41.07 to 96.68 is the future value 9 years के बाद.
नहीं 5 years की बात हो रही है कि 5th ईयर पर अगर हम उसे सेल कर देंगे तो एक्चुअल में आपकी रियलाइज्ड यील्ड टू मैच्योरिटी कितनी निकल कर आई. हमने कहा इस बॉन्ड की वैल्यू कितनी है 5th ईयर के एंड पर, इतनी है. हमने कहा जो भी ये कैश फ्लोज थे इनकी वैल्यू 5th ईयर के एंड पर कितनी है, इतनी है. तो टोटल 5th ईयर के एंड पर हमें कितना वैल्यू मिल रहा है, इतना मिल रहा है. देन हाउ मच इज द इन्वेस्टमेंट प्राइस टुडे, दैट इज 100. सो दिस and this we consider. So what we do in this manner, we get our answer. क्या ये पॉइंट क्लियर होता है? So effective duration also we did. So please, can you try these questions? Please try this question. I am giving 5 minutes to you. Please try these questions. Is it done?
Sir, not understanding 2 and 3.
Not
Understanding 2 and 3 question.
okay.
Second and third.
So second question is exactly same which you did there in the first part. It means you have a bond which is 10-year bond. So even before the first coupon YTM is changed. So your reinvestment rate is now 5.5%. So annual coupon is 6.5%. You are reinvesting them at 5.5%. So you have to find out the investor return when the bond is held till maturity. So it will be, so whether it will be higher, lesser, greater. So because the bond is held till maturity, and your reinvestment rate is less. So logically think, what will be the return? Will it be
I think
this?
it should be A. Less than
It should be
A.
Less than 6%.
less than, definitely, because your coupon, see what we believe, there is a change. Instead of 6%, 6.5, make it 5, 6% only, then I think it is better. No, that is fine, 6. See, what we believe, that the bonds are reinvested at the YTM. Then only I say my coupon is equal to what? YTM. But if my coupons are reinvested at a lower rate, then my effective yield will be lesser. So what is the answer? The answer is this, it will be less than 6%. Are you getting my point? देखिए, हम क्या मान के चलते हैं कि हम अपने कूपन्स को री इन्वेस्ट करेंगे, किसके ऊपर री इन्वेस्ट करेंगे? YTM के ऊपर। तो अगर YTM से कम के ऊपर री इन्वेस्ट करेंगे तो हमारी जो एनुअलाइज रिटर्न निकल कर आएगी वो कम ही तो निकल कर आएगी. So that is what we are discussing here. Is it fine? Is it fine?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, assuming coupon interest is reinvested at a bond YTM. Okay. What is the interest portion of an 18-year 1000 par 5% annual coupon bond return if it is purchased at par and held till maturity? Yes. शनय, ये हुआ आपका?
Answer, yeah.
What is the interest portion? So interest portion we have to calculate. आपका क्या है? So let I show you the answer. Answer is B. So it is simple. It means you have coupons of how much? Coupons of 5%. And they are reinvested at YTM. So you have to find out the future value of these coupons. How much is the future value of these coupons? And coupon means interest portion only. So you have to calculate the future value of these coupons. That is something which you have to calculate. And how much is it coming? It is coming this much, 1406. क्या ये point clear होता है? Is this point fine? Clear? Siddhi, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So first का आंसर क्या है? एक बार
So can you go back to that question एक बार?
कौन से वाला?
ये
The largest component of returns of a 7-year zero coupon bond yielding 8% and held till maturity. So what is it?
मेरे
इंटरेस्ट. हाँ, आपके हिसाब से क्या था?
मैंने कैपिटल गेन किया क्योंकि
जीरो कूपन में तो जीरो कूपन में कैपिटल गेन तो होता ही नहीं है ना. सी
बट यहाँ पे कूपन भी तो नहीं मिलता है, इंटरेस्ट इनकम नहीं होता है ना यहाँ पे.
नहीं, कूपन री इन्वेस्ट होता जाता है ना. द डिफरेंस बिटवीन द फेस वैल्यू एंड द परचेज प्राइस, द डिफरेंस बिटवीन दीज टू इज द इंटरेस्ट कंपोनेंट ओनली and the reinvestment of interest component. So that is why if we say, so what is happening, the most of the part is what? Most of the part is your interest income and some of the part is reinvestment income. Are you getting the point?
ओके, मुझे लगा जीरो कूपन बॉन्ड मतलब कूपन होता नहीं है तो इंटरेस्ट इनकम नहीं है।
कूपन कूपन हमें कैश फ्लो मिलते नहीं है, बट दे आर री इन्वेस्टेड।
ओके, बट ये कैसे समझेगा जीरो कूपन बॉन्ड में कि कितना कूपन मिल रहा है? मतलब अभी यहाँ पे तो इन
उसकी
द
उसकी
केस ऑफ थर्ड वहाँ पे 5% एनुअल कूपन लिखा है, बट इस जीरो कूपन बॉन्ड में हमें कैसे समझेगा कितना कितना परसेंट कूपन मिल
तो
रहा है?
उसके लिए हमें हमारे पास करंट मार्केट प्राइस होना चाहिए, फिर हम उसकी पूरी इक्वेशन लिखेंगे, उससे आइडिया मिलता है हमें।
ओके,
शनय, इज इट फाइन? Okay. So what we do, there are certain concepts. Yes. So there are certain concepts. So what we are going to do, we are going to cover all these concepts tomorrow. So today what we have seen, we have talked about that what is duration, Macaulay duration, what is effective duration, what is approximate duration, what is modified duration, how can we find out the, you can say, yield, horizon yield. Okay, so all these kind of concepts we have seen, and please prepare all these concepts thoroughly. So once you prepare all these concepts thoroughly, then easily you can do the things tomorrow. क्या ये point clear होता है?
So,
यस सर।
ओके, देखिए मैं जानबूझ के क्लासेस को थोड़ा सा शॉर्ट इसलिए भी कर रहा हूँ ताकि आप लोग एटलीस्ट उसको जाकर घर पर रिवाइज कर लें। तो अगर रिवाइज कर लेते हैं तो फिर नेक्स्ट से आपको इजी रहेगा। ठीक है?
सर इतना हैवी है कि 4 घंटा सैचुरेशन पॉइंट आ जाता है सर 3 घंटे में।
मैं यही तो बोल रहा हूँ, क्योंकि इतना ये थोड़ा हैवी फिक्स्ड इनकम इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स की अगर हम बात करते हैं, थोड़ा हैवी है। सो अगर मैं सब कुछ एकदम ही आपको दे दूंगा तो कहीं पता चल रहा है वो बस्ट अप ना हो जाए, तो उससे बेटर है कि आप इतना रिवाइज करो ताकि कल के लिए वो बेस बन जाए। ठीक है?
थैंक यू सर।
या
ओके
थैंक
ओके
यू सर।
ओके, थैंक यू, थैंक्स फॉर द डे।